Red 2 standing by, all for lit and in the green. Welcome back to Super Mario Odyssey, where we are now at the beach for a little while. We'll have an episode where we hunt down moons in the Seaside Kingdom in our stylish pirate coat. Oh, that's cool. It actually gets covered in sand. Okay, the secret Seaside Kingdom timer challenge. And we found on the beach. Good dog. Okay, we do have to bring the dog somewhere. Okay, so of course you tell me the beach volleyball one, because I hate the beach volleyball one and I don't want to have to deal with that. But we will get there with that magnificent art of glorious, glorious Gouda. We will cheese it. Where's the dog? Come here, dog. Where is the dog? There's the dog. So, the trick is to throw... No, no, not that way, not that way. Bad dog. You're not... It's not this way, it's just coins. Rightio, so I can make him go where I want by running as fast as I can, and it's somewhere over near Luigi. Alright, dog. Okay. Should be over here anyway. Yep, there we go. Thank you. I just have to game the system based on what I remember. And where are the timer challenges? I need to dunk my coat. Maybe is the timer challenge up at the top of the lighthouse? So many good ways to travel quickly in this level. It's really, really creative. Looks beautiful, plays really well. Alright, so it's not up here. Right. I don't know where it is, actually. That's going to be a bit of a pain in the backside. Or is it underwater? Because some of this only really helps if you actually know where everything is. And I don't know where everything is. Oh, that's cool. I've only just noticed the platforms are like corks. So we will leave things alone for a little bit so that I don't have to deal with beach volleyball. So we'll go find Hint Toad. Drop the Gushin off. So let's grab a few hints here. And then we can also talk to the Talkatoo. Alright, so there's a moon just out in the middle of nowhere. Okay, a couple of moons out in the middle of nowhere. Maybe I'll find the timer challenge. Maybe the Talkatoo can give us a few new hints, because Hero of the Beach volleyball one is going to just stay. Beach volleyball champ. Talkatoo, did anybody tell you that you suck? Because you really suck. Why did you have to tell me the damn beach volleyball ones? I know they're there. I know I was taking a risk asking for help, but seriously. Okay, so those ones haven't moved. Wait, there's money. Where's my money? Good. Didn't want to lose that to the ocean. I might be dressed like a pirate, but I don't want to lose my money. Okay, so if I go... It should be here, is it? I am in requirement of 1 fish, I believe. So if I get a fish, that one's a bit easier. Good-o. Alright, away we go. Up. And then I can spin. Spin. Wait, I got that one. I really should have paid attention to my map a little bit more. It's down. Oh, it's the Sphinx. We have more questions from the Sphinx. 4 fountains were sealed. If you require questions, I have another. See if you can answer a 3rd time, and conveniently you're not running out of air. When you, brave traveller, turned into a red fish, what ability did you get when you shook the Joy-Con? Cheep, attack, tremble, gushing. Well now, 3 correct answers. Well done, traveller. I've been saving this one. Answer me this. There is a room in this land that can only be entered if you're wearing the chosen clothing. What is that clothing? Swimsuit, pirate outfit, nothing but undies, resort outfit. Correct, but did you really know that? This is a normal place to wear a swimsuit, right? And the pirate look is great, even the undies. Wait, that was just a lucky guess, wasn't it? It was a lucky guess, you lucky guesser, you. Alright, I'm suffocating here, let's hurry it up. Why are you here? Got lost, fell off dory to ask questions. I ask myself, why am I here every damn morning? And apparently we have caused him pain again. You're not exactly on top of anything, you're sinking. Ah, great, the fish I wanted disappeared. Oh well, we got another one. New fish. New fish, who this? That was a very interesting game to play New Phone Who Dis. It's sort of like Cards Against Humanity, but not quite as insane as that, but it also does have some very, very weird and wonderful results. Playing that with my friends was really, really good, even if there were a few cards that just had me fully pinpointed. What are we doing out here? Is there one just up in the air? Oh, I need to avoid the kelp. So, is it just up in the air or something? Don't see any traveling vehicles. So the map tells me it is off this way. Wait, it's under here. I see. That's very creative. I got you now. Very nice. So, wait, this is the timer challenge, isn't it? But yeah, playing games like New Phone Who Dis. That doesn't help. So, playing New Phone Who Dis was really, really good, and the $1 Million But game is also really neat. I got clocked hard with one of the cards. One of the bonus cards for it. There we go. Seaside Kingdom Timer Challenge 1. So it's $1 million, but there's a condition. Say, like, every time you do something or something happens or whatever, then you have to play your condition cards, and whichever one is you consider the best is declared the winner. So it can be very funny. You can wind up having the best possible option, or you can wind up having the least worst option. It all depends on what people want to use. So, for one of them one of my friends had the perfect card for me, and yes, I did have to go with it. The card in question was every time you fulfilled the condition mentioned on the $1 million but card, this particular card was you get an extra cat. So, yeah, we know what I was after. Of course I'm going for the cats. There were some other very good options that I would gladly take. Oh, wait, Peach in the Seaside Kingdom. Peach is just... Wait, no, she's up at the top of the glass. So we have to wind up launching ourselves on the fountains. Where's the... There we go. And we jet all the way up here. I love how this giant glass looks, sparkling in the setting sun. Is there anything more romantic than the sea? Marmite. Oh, and a power moon came in with the tide. It's all yours now. I have told the Marmites... wait, that's a cool detail I didn't notice. Her sarong, I think it's a sarong anyway, but it's got power moons on it. That's really cool. Wait, is there one at the bottom of the glass? No. I thought there might be one down there, but it might be with the moon rock. Okay, so that gives us 46. So I've got 4 more to find that aren't beach volleyball. Because I am definitely not doing that just yet. We're doing that off screen when I got more opportunity to actually practice. So it's sort of go back to Talkatoo, get a hint, one at a time, and see what we come up with. Wait. Seed. I don't think I... Wait, did I not plant this? That is embarrassing. That is dumb. I genuinely did not find that one. That should not have counted. Alright, Land of Goshen, here we come. Where did the saying Land of Goshen come from anyway? Because I'm just sort of on a stream of consciousness approach. Because there are some things that... Where do a lot of sayings come from? I mean, it is always worth noting that when it comes to the English language, it really is just like 5 languages in a trench coat. Alright, jet away. It's so bizarre that the English language just has all these weird and wacky approaches to it, and it's just got bits and pieces from all over the place. I think I made the bird wet. I know how that's going to be interpreted. I really wish that wasn't the case. Secret path to Bubblaine. Shoot, what does take me to Bubblaine? So I have to go somewhere else to get that one. Is it... Wait, is it in Bowser's Kingdom? Okay, well, because I can't find... I can talk to Hint Toad to try and get a couple of other ones, because if he shows me the secret path to Bubblaine, I'm going to flip. Alright, what do you got for me, Hint Toad? So it's out in the middle of the ocean again. At least it's not the secret path to Bubblaine. That would have been really annoying. But yeah, some words just have really unfortunate connotations in certain circumstances. Turbocharge all the way. So there's something I can find. Oh, wait. I would have made that if I didn't collide with a fish. But, okay. Move you out of the way. Then I can... Alright, charge on again. You don't... the game doesn't really... And I screwed up again. The game doesn't really tell you, in all fairness, that you can actually do that. I need to get... There we go. So turn around. There we are. Timer challenge 2. So how many does that give us? 48. So there's one more that I do not know the location of. So maybe Hint Toad will help me out. Maybe he won't. It all depends. There's a very good grinding area for coins in Bowser's Kingdom. Can help you out for 50 coins. Want to buy a hint. That's the secret path to Bubblaine. Or maybe they're the beach volleyball ones. Yep, I got the beach volleyball ones. Alrighty-o. Okay, that's good. We got there. We have to head all the way out here, and it's probably going to be something simple. I'm trying to save time by trying to figure out exactly where I need to go and just get all the moons organized. So continue cruising along. Oh, it's the race. I'm a peanut. Not that kind of peanut, just an idiot. Though in all fairness, being the idiot kind of peanut is probably better than being that kind of peanut. Hopefully you know the one to which I'm referring. We have somehow teleported to the bottom of the ocean. So we need to run across the surface of the water. And then we can just do this. I kind of screwed up, but there's always an easy way which gives you a big advantage. So now I think I need to go to Bowser's Kingdom for a little bit. Seaside Kingdom regular cup. I'm pretty sure I need to go to Bowser's Kingdom. Does the... I'm just wondering where the painting takes me, but I'm not that fussed. So if I find the secret path to Bubblaine, because I'm pretty sure there's a painting in Bowser's Kingdom that wound up not leading anywhere. I think it leads to the Seaside Kingdom. It's just before the arena. We'll change outfits again because the silly outfits are all part of the fun. That is horrifying. But we definitely look silly. At least we get to look silly. I'm not really looking forward to the Luncheon Kingdom. That's probably going to be a bit arduous. Yeah, once again, we've gone on our fascinating stream of consciousness rambling. We look like a clown on safari. Okay, I need to warp to main courtyard. Main courtyard entrance. Should be where we need to go. So it's around the other side. Ow. So if we scurry along here... Yes, it is here! So I've explained it in the past, but we do wind up with a lot of different pathways based on which order we visit the kingdoms. I got a little bit of time. Let's muck around in Bowser's Kingdom for a while before we head back to the Seaside Kingdom. Where is the bird? Because the bird has the word that I need. Right, Koopa free running. We do need to do that one. So I won't actually talk to the Talkatoo until I have done the first race, because I guarantee you the first thing the Talkatoo will tell me is race. Which seems really questionable. I'm just wondering if I'm getting tired and there are lots of questionable things, but I've needed to do this. But this one's really good because you just get to go downhill. You just get to power all the way downhill, make some big jumps, and gee, I look stupid. Make the big jump. So we do have to take a few shortcuts along the way. But we can basically use our really good jumping skills for one of the best races of the lot. And it's really nice that the Koto speeds up. So there's probably not a lot of room to take some really daredevil jumps. That wasn't even a daredevil jump and I still screwed it up. But I am well and truly in the lead coming into the last section. Thankfully, we don't have to be Goomba Legion anymore. That is tedious. It's a bit of a pain to edit, but it's fun. And there we are. We have clowned on everybody else. Where are they? There we go. They've finally arrived. We get our Power Moon, and I need to search for Bowser's Kingdom. Well, not for Bowser's Kingdom regular cup. Bird, what do you have for me? Sphinx over Bowser's Castle. We need to find the binoculars. Found with Bowser's Kingdom art. I met a Pokio. Okay, so we need to meet a Bonita somewhere. Pretty sure we need a... I'm surprised I got back up. So we will need to find a Bonita and binoculars. There's just a moon up there. It's going to be interesting trying to find everything, but maybe I need to just track through Bowser's Castle proper. There's the warp pipe back to the start. See, problem is I could just very easily get engrossed in this and spend way too much time doing things. But we're back at the start, and I think that will be a good opportunity to just scour things and see what I can discover. I don't remember where the art is for Bowser's Kingdom either. But we are going to find that eventually. Might as well get the goons to do my dirty work. Now, I think the Bonita in question is on a rooftop. As far as I know, but I could be mistaken. So I'll have a quick look around, but I'm not going to go too far. Don't give me that look. Do have to take a bit of time on things. Oh, dodge the spinies. So we do get the moon out of that. We should be able to sneak up here and have a look around. I'm really not sure where everything is. Maybe it's not out there. Is there even a Pokio in this area? So no Bonita out there. Well... there's a Pokio, but not a Bonita. So I guess I can just wind it up now, otherwise I probably will be at it all evening. Suppose that's the trickiest part. When I get engrossed in it, like in the game like this, I just don't really want to stop. Because it's been really good therapy. It's been very helpful after a really rotten week. Not up there, but oh well. So I'll do some research, find out where they are, and then we'll get back to them. Which ones do we need? Alright, 39, 40... 42 and 45, and I know some of them, but we'll get back to that later on. Thank you very much for joining me. Till next time, this is Red 2 returning to base. The cover's come off again. How did I fail and succeed? I thought I was going to have to start the whole thing again.
No! Not into the pit! It burns!